Good morning, y'all. Kendall here for day 6 of the 7 benefits of prioritizing your mental health and wellness. I will share that listening to myself, following my own advice, which is often hard sometimes for clinicians to do. I didn't post the other day because I was not feeling well. I was really tired, had a difficult day at work, and fell asleep on the couch. And I wanted to honor the fact that my body was telling me, sit down somewhere and take a break. And so I did that. But that doesn't mean the work stops. It just pauses for me to care for myself. Something that you learn when you learn to prioritize your mental health and wellness. It's your own timeline. You do what works for you, right? So today I want to focus specifically on what I've noticed, what I've experienced personally, what I see in clients, what I share with colleagues is when people make the investment commitment decision to do the work, right? Prioritizing their mental health and wellness, there is a noticeable shift in their thinking, in their perspective, and their ability to be more observant of their thoughts and their feelings, which I would imagine might have been the thing that was frightening or scary or fear-inducing prior to seeking someone to help them lift the veil, peel back the layers, learn the skills to cope in a healthier way, learn to feel safe in their own body again. But the way that I notice in clients, there's a bit more freedom to challenge that irrational thought, that unhealthy thought, that unhelpful thought. There is an increase in the frequency of noticing and analyzing compassionately. Maybe that wasn't the best decision. Or I recognize when X happens, I react, I feel, I behave, right? So there's a bit more of being able to analyze the consequences, analyze the causes and effect, do that behavior chain analysis of how'd you get to this point, right? Let's do some backward planning, thinking, analysis, evaluation. I recognize also, I notice that I notice a lot. I notice that clients begin to adopt the I notice. Kendall, I hear you in my head. Great. There's a noticing of, ooh, I am empowered in this moment. Maybe that's not the truth. Just because it's a thought don't mean it's true. But there's also something that I noticed, that the locus of control shifts. The perspective of someone made me to, no, I'm reacting to this thing because of maybe unresolved other stuff that I may not be aware of. But no longer is it other people, get to man the control center of my emotions and behavior. No, I'm taking that back. I'm going to hold myself more accountable. My perspective is changing. I can, right, respond differently. I can recognize that there's an emotion attached to this behavior that makes me feel really uncomfortable. I want to run, but I'm learning I don't have to. I'm learning that sitting is safe, right? I'm learning I can connect with someone that cares about me, not going to judge me, will listen to me, will help me if I need it. I'm learning that there are alternative reasons for things to happen without blaming myself first. I'm not always a cause. I'm hardly ever, right? Because everybody has their own stuff happening. There's an increase in being able to take other people's perspective as well, right? Empathize more when we can step outside of the cocoon of I need to protect myself to be more observant, right? The perspective changes. I'm safer. Safe doesn't feel comfortable, but nothing does until you continue to practice, analyze, tweak, keep going, be consistent. There's an openness of the mind. There is a willingness, again, to observe and identify maybe this isn't the only cause. Maybe there are other, answers. It's like more than one way to skin a cat, right? My fearful thought is not the only thought. And I can choose, if you listen to my affirmation, it's talking about choosing, I can choose to think something differently with evidence, right? I don't have to go with the first thing that pops into my head because my heart's palpitating and I'm right in my stress response. No, I can choose to, I need to go take a walk, right? My perspective changes when I'm out in nature. I just do the things that I need to do to feel well right now, so that I can engage with the world in a way that's really aligned with this healthier version of myself. So shifting perspective, more open-minded, ability to see that they really have a lot of power that they've been giving away, that they're choosing to reclaim. So like Auntie Maxine says, reclaiming our time, I am helping people to recognize that you can reclaim your power by shifting your perspective, by recognizing that there are multiple ways to see a situation, and by understanding that your mind is a powerful thing. You can change it if you want to, right? And every time, the beauty of neuroscience, neuroplasticity, every time you shift the way that you respond, you're literally creating new neural pathways for that healthier behavior. So instead of driving high speed on that highway of negative thinking, this little feeder road of possibility, it grows every time that you choose to, but maybe. But here's another opportunity. But let me take a look and be observant. Let me notice. So, what are you going to notice today? How are you going to shift your thinking? How is your perspective going to be more aligned with the reality of the situation and the evidence at hand? Thank you for engaging with this mini-series. I really hope that you find it valuable. Share. Join us on our journey. Join our community. Go to aspirecounselingworld.com. Join the community, the newsletter. Follow us on Instagram. Share your comments and your thoughts with us. And make sure you take care of yourself this week and here on after. Thank you all, and we'll be in touch. Bye.